Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is Smackdown Live, and while we are here for what will be another night of great action from the Smackdown brand, there are an awful lot of unanswered questions right now regarding Smackdown and more importantly the Dangerous Alliance that need to be tackled right here tonight. We might be in Youngstown, Ohio, but right now it feels like anywhere we turn, we could be in a war zone between the Dangerous Alliance and the Bullet Club. And to get things sorted out here tonight, right away, we'll be hearing from the Dangerous Alliance's Roman Reigns in regards to what happened. Reigns was the one who initiated the attack on Adam Cole last night on Raw, and Reigns will speak on behalf of the Dangerous Alliance for what transpired on that night. So many questions, so many needed answers. We'll see if we can get them tonight. But as for our two marquee matchups, they are looking pretty damn incredible, if I do say so myself. Coming up later on tonight, CM Punk and Kevin Owens one-on-one. It all promises to be a fantastic contest. Punk wanted to take apart Owens for what he's been doing recently and the way he's been acting, especially in regards to the Demon Finn Balor, or the Demon King rather. CM Punk will go one-on-one with Kevin Owens and will give him one hell of a fight and may be able to knock some sense into him. And then for our main event, he's back for the first time in action since what transpired at No Way Out. Kyle O'Reilly will go one-on-one with a good friend and the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. This one promises to be a great main event, that's for sure, and one that I cannot wait to see. Will O'Reilly be in the mindset to compete following what transpired at No Way Out? We'll find out later on, but as for right now, let's get to Roman Reigns. Well, here he is, Roman Reigns on his way to the ring, and it certainly seems as if ego is on the side of the big dog. And why wouldn't it be after what they did last night to my beloved Bullet Club, to the beloved leader Adam Cole? A cowardice act, sneaking up from behind of all things to attack the leader. Have you no shame, Roman Reigns? Well, it certainly seems as if we're about to find out on behalf of the Dangerous Alliance and Paul Heyman what the intention really was, and Reigns getting right to it. Sick and tired of the Bullet Club claiming as great as they are. Sick and tired of the Bullet Club thinking they're the best faction out there. Everything was fine and dandy until the Bullet Club poked their nose into Smackdown. And the moment they did that, they walked in to the Dangerous Alliance's yard. Roman Reigns isn't here to make peace. He isn't here to sort things out. He's just here to cause the problems. He's just here to add fuel to the fire. And if the Bullet Club want to fight the Survivor Series, well, the easy thing to say on behalf of the Dangerous Alliance is they accept, and they will see my Bullet Club at Survivor Series. And Roman Reigns with a bit of a threat to end it off. They send in everyone. Send in Gallows, send in Anderson, send in Cole, send in Ziggler. It won't make a blind bit of difference. We are the true dominant force on Raw, SmackDown, ECW, NXT. It doesn't matter the show. The Dangerous Alliance is always the one on top. And if they don't believe Roman Reigns, they can find out at Survivor Series. Well, there we go. It is official. Now, at Survivor Series, we are in for a huge match. The Dangerous Alliance and the Bullet Club. This one is going to be off the charts. This one is going to be monumental. What a way to kick things off on SmackDown, because I want my Bullet Club to prove these idiots wrong. Couldn't have asked for a bigger way there to kick things off on SmackDown. Roman Reigns certainly not one, or rather the Dangerous Alliance certainly not one to beat around the bush. They are ready for a fight. And if it is a fight that the Bullet Club wants, it's a fight they will get. But know one thing, guys. Know one thing, Dangerous Alliance. You are asking for a fight with the Bullet Club. You are asking for a fight with the most destructive unit I've ever seen. You are asking for a fight against the best talents in the world. If you want to sign up for your own deathbed, let it be just that case. Let that be what you want to happen. But when Survivor Series rolls around, when you have riled up the Bullet Club to their peak, know that you made this mistake. You made your bed. And now I say it is your time to sleep in it. And I wish you the very best of luck with that one. But with that being said, we will wait until a better time to talk about this. We will wait until the Bullet Club's sponsors come around before we talk further about the Dangerous Alliance and the Bullet Club. For now, it is time to focus on this match. Tyson Kidd in the ring. He is going to go one-on-one with Sanity's newest member, MKULTRA's newest member, the one bringing up the rear there. The man revealed to be named Alexander Wolfe. Whoever this mysterious man Raven brought in, he is certainly ready to leave his mark on the Smackdown division. And he is going to go one-on-one here right away with a former world champion in Tyson Kidd in his very first match. But under the guidance and the leadership of that man in the middle there, Raven, and the man keeping an eye out on everything, that man on the left, Luke Harper. Wolfe is ready for this one. He is ready to go on for a fight against Tyson Kidd. And let's see what will happen in his debut. Kidd kind of wanted to come out of the block there, but Wolfe kind of awkwardly made them make contact with each other, and now all of a sudden Wolfe has just exploded out of the blocks here, looking to take control. We saw last week in his debut against the Revival just how destructive this man can be, and he's proven it again here. What a overhead suplex there by Wolfe early on. And he's got a very tough opponent to take on. Tyson Kidd, a man who has defeated Daniel Bryan to win a world title, go one-on-one with the Demon Finn Balor and live to tell the tale. But ever since his return to this universe, things have just not gone well for Tyson Kidd. And now he finds himself lingering around here on SmackDown, which is a real shame for someone of his talent. Great counter there by Kidd, though, early on. And let's see what will happen here between him and Wolfe. Wolfe may well have a bit of difficulty in this one. After all, this is his first match in this universe on his own now. And like I said, you know, a tough opponent in Tyson Kidd to deal with as well. Wolfe going to roll out of the ring quickly. Catch his breath, decide maybe what he wants to do. Tyson Kidd there alone amongst basically a pack of wolves in MKULTRA. But he's going to take the fight to them. They can't put their hands on him or else risk a disqualification. Wolfe though with the counter. And forces Tyson Kidd back in the ring here. This one could well be a difficult match for Alexander Wolfe, but I assume this is exactly what Raven wanted for him on his debut. Maybe he's hoping that he can continue on the... Oh, God, that's an underhanded move, if ever I've seen one. Maybe Raven hoping that he can continue on the destructive force that he brought with him against the Revival last week and use it to decimate Tyson Kidd here tonight. In the corner now. Oh, goes Tyson Kidd, and he's sent spiraling out of it there by that uppercut. Kidd now in yet more trouble. Up on the shoulders, and Alexander Wolfe with a running Death Valley driver. And he's going to look to end this match the same way he ended it last week. Kidd brought in, up and down for that huge power bomb. Cover on Kidd with 2 and 3. Alexander Wolfe with a dominant debut in singles action. Holy cow. What a win that one was for Wolfe. He just decimated a former world champion like he was nothing. He just walked all over him as if he didn't even exist. That is what Raven wanted from his men, and that is exactly what he has got here. What a win for that man in the middle right there. To all of the tag teams around you, to the Elite, keep your eyes about you, keep your wits about you as well, because this one is certainly looking like it is going to be a dangerous, dangerous time for the tag team division. MKULTRA ready to stake their claim in this division. When you want to talk about this tag team division, you want to talk about coming up next, the Ascension is going to be in action against a team from NXT. That is right, we got a new graduate from NXT on its way, and this one, I am excited to find out who it is. First time we've seen these guys in a while. The Ascension head towards the ring. The former two-time ECW tag team champions, or what a tag team they were back there. A dominant tag team, but a tag team that is suffering in a way on SmackDown. A tag team that has struggled to find its mark. A tag team that I guess you could say is yet to rise over its competition. They came close before. They were inches away from capturing those tag team titles, but since then they just kind of faded away as the Elite and the Young Bucks primarily surged into their own level. Surged towards those tag team titles. Well, now the Ascension have decided that they want to get their names back in that. They want to get their names back out there. But to do that here tonight, they're going to have to go through NXT. The team from NXT even. And it'll be interesting to see who has been chosen to step up from NXT and up here to SmackDown Live. The NXT Tag Team Division had a great set of teams, and now one of them has come to SmackDown Live. War Machine has officially made their debut. They didn't even spend that long down there. They were down in NXT for essentially a cup of coffee before SmackDown Live decided it was time to pick them up, and what an acquisition it was for them as well. This is exactly what they needed for their tag team division. This is a threat if ever I've seen one. Hanson in the front, Raymond Rowe bringing up the rear. These two men you do not play around with. These two men are dangerous in their own right. They are destructive and they are downright scary. And they will prove that here tonight against the Ascension. Don't get me wrong, I love the Ascension. I think they're a great tag team and they deserve the very best. But they are a team that is hungry for a victory, and they're a team that has been struggling for a while. War Machine were destructive down in NXT, and they're looking to continue it here on the main roster. Victor, though, with a great counter. And early on now, Victor looking to get a few things going here maybe for the Ascension. Try and spoil the debut of War Machine. Big uppercut there, caught Victor. And oh, great counter there by Victor as well. He's really proving difficult for Hanson early on. This is great stuff here. Maybe I was wrong about this being an easy debut for War Machine. Maybe the Ascension really have changed the game. They've changed up their face paint. They've changed up their look. Perhaps they are changing up how they're going to get victories as well. Victor now with a front face lock stitched in. Nice uppercut there. He is keeping it simple right now with strikes, and probably for the best against Hanson. But Hanson makes him pay for it. Off the ropes. Good counter though by Victor. Looking for a DDT, and no, Hanson isn't interested in that DDT. He's interested in his own kind of offense. Brings him in. Oh, like a wasteland. And a senton drop to follow up there. That is a whole lot of weight coming down on you. That's a whole lot of pain being delivered to you as well. Oh my god, spinning elbow in the face there. And Hanson now is just kind of having his way, throwing Victor around and into the turnbuckle. Went to make the tag into Raymond Rowe, but that wasn't happening. Victor bringing about the stop to that one. He may have wanted to tag in himself, but that wasn't happening. And into the corner went Hanson at full force. Corner wanting the tag in there, not going to get it. Hanson launches Victor into the corner once more. Tag made now. War Machine are firing away on all cylinders on their SmackDown Live debut. And there we go. Victor was able to leap in and make the tag into corner. The powerhouse of the Ascension and a true monster in his own right. But Raymond Rowe got right back up to his feet there after that drop kick. Corner though exploding away with a lot of fast-paced strikes early on. Let's see what will happen here between these two men. Corner is the real reason for why things can turn around in an Ascension match, and he's looking to be the difference maker in this one. But Raymond Rowe looking to make sure that isn't the case, flooring him there with some hard strikes. Raymond Rowe now got him in position. Look at the strength there in that fall away slam. Yanking Corner around there as if he's nothing. Corner though, quick elbows to get himself out of that one. Good stuff there, and a real good opening for the Ascension here. Look at the strength of this man being shown now, pulling this off with ease. What strength there. from corner. Can that be something that can turn this around in the Ascension's favor and give them a real chance to pick up the win in this one? Raymond Rowe down on the floor now and going against my point, really. I don't know why I doubted the Ascension in this one. They have made this a real difficult debut for War Machine. Off the ropes now. Goes Raymond Rowe into that big boot, into the knee though went corner. Great counters back and forth by these two men. Look at that, unloading away there of strikes. Courtesy of Raymond Rowe. Now, will they look to capitalize? It seemed if they wanted the tag, but it was a great counter by corner that stopped it. Now they're sent it to their own corner. Will a tag be made here into Victor? He's in the corner for some time there. He took a little too long, I think. And Raymond Rowe made him pay for it. Great counter there. Spins around corner with that. Hitting the back. Not looking for the tag just yet. Just looking to kind of make things worse. And he's almost let... Oh, I thought he was going to let that tag happen there into Victor. But Connor wanted to get up to his feet. And he's going to pay for making that decision. Oh, we've seen this before. War Machine going to fly. Hansen going to end this one. Absolutely incredible to see that being pulled off each and every time. Into the cover. There goes Victor. There doesn't go Victor, but it's a kick out of two by corner. The match stays alive for War Machine. What a drop kick there by Hansen. Incredible strength being demonstrated, and it's not getting easier for him. Black hole slam for corner. And Hansen wants to be the one to end it. In position. This ain't looking good for him. Way up, way down with that power bomb. Into the cover here. What a break up there by Victor. Just launched himself in like a cannonball to make the save. But Hansen going to try again. Going to try and be weary in it. Cover once more. I don't think Victor noticed, but Connor still kicking out here. Great fight being shown by the former tag team champions. Up in the air now, what can we see? We're going to see nothing because Hansen brings about a sharp reversal to it. Up in the air. Oh my god. Deadlift, powerbomb and an elbow drop to follow up after it. Hansen into the cover here. Going to try and win this one for War Machine. Victor came in with the save again. This one is turning it's just turning into a brawl more than anything. Look at the strength of Raymond Rowe there as he flung Victor across the ring with that German suplex. Hansen launches Connor into the turnbuckle there. Referee gets knocked down as a result of it, but I don't think Connor's going to be able to make the tag into Victor anytime soon. Back suplex though, and he connects with it. Hansen all kind of tangled up in the ropes. Connor practically fighting a 2-on-1 handicap at this point. Proving his own worth though. Oh my god, look on the outside here with Raymond Rowe. Look at the strength of this man. Deadlift powerbomb to Victor. See if he can stay up on the apron now and mind his own business. What are we going to see now from Hansen? Throws him down on his own turn, but oh my god, Hansen up on top. Moonsault from Hansen. Oh my goodness. Incredible work there by Hansen, and it's victory for War Machine as a result of it. What a debut there on Smackdown for these men. Welcome to Smackdown Live, War Machine. What a way to make your debut. The Ascension, and especially Connor, felt the wrath of this new team. The Elite, keep your wits about you. You're Bullet Club, and you are amazing. But these guys certainly trying to prove right now in their debut that they are something else to take into account. Future Shock may well be next in line. But these guys will have their head around the corner, patiently waiting for their invitation. Wow. That was something to take into account there. That was something to feel. What a debut from War Machine. Not much more I can say aside from that. The Ascension put up a fight, but Jesus, War Machine shut them down. Both men proving they have value. We're going to move on now, though, to our next contest. Coming up next, Naomi, in an attempt to prove that she can be a viable asset to the SmackDown Women's Division, is going to go one-on-one against Summer Rae. Alright, well, from one destructive debut from War Machine to perhaps an impressive showing by Naomi. She certainly needs one if she wants to prove her value to this SmackDown Women's Division. There are already a great number of talents within it. We've got the likes of Sasha Banks, AJ Lee, Bayley, Becky Lynch, the Women's Champion Winter, and Naomi looking to try and add her stake in that one. It certainly has changed up her entrance a little bit here, getting a little bit more jiggy with it. Oh, what a knee slide! Well, she certainly seems to have got a little bit something going for her in this one. Certainly a little bit more, I guess, gusto, maybe? No, that's probably not the word I'm looking for, but certainly a lot more of a drive to her. She seems happy to be here. She seems very excited for this opportunity here tonight for a chance to really prove herself. And a tough opponent in Summer Rae as well. Don't get me wrong about that. Summer in her own right, a former Divas champion back when that belt used to exist. She did a damn good job when she had that belt as well. And she's going to look to try and make sure that Naomi's entrance is not going to be able to back up her performance in the ring. Although we'll see if that's going to be the case. Here comes Summer Rae now, ready to do battle against Naomi. Well, here she comes towards the ring. Like I said, Summer Rae has, in her own right, had some great success in the past, being a former Divas champion. However, her time on SmackDown, much like Naomi's, has not been the best. It has been a very struggling time for this woman. And she is in her own right needed to be looking for a few wins down the line as well. And it makes things a little bit interesting as well. Every match in the women's division now matters a little bit more ever since this past week, due to talks between the SmackDown committee and the SmackDown Women's Champion herself, Winter. Winter has agreed to defend her championship at Survivor Series in an open challenge. She doesn't want a number one contender named for her. She doesn't want to knock on anyone's door and try and goad them into fighting her. She just wants to show up to Survivor Series, get someone put in front of her to fight, and then fight her. That simple. So this one could be a great opportunity for Naomi to show that she should be the one to get her name out there, that she should be the one to show up and fight at Survivor Series. However, Summer Rae early on really trying to make life difficult for Naomi here. Off the ropes goes Naomi, and into an elbow in the face. Summer Rae going to use whatever she can here to her advantage. She wants to prove that she deserves that opportunity as much as Naomi does as well. And I can imagine a great deal many more talents in the SmackDown Women's Division, the like of Becky Lynch as well, who should have won that championship at Battleground if not for a controversial count by the referee. And she should certainly believe maybe that the open challenge Winter's holding is very almost disrespectful to her after what happened at that event. But she's going to have to turn past it now. It's been agreed to. She's just got to try and fight to get there. And there's Naomi there with a good counter onto Summer Rae. Now got her up on her shoulders and fireman. Oh, hello. Bobby Fish will take umbrage to that one. That was something to behold there. Naomi now, after that huge kick, unloading away here. Got control over Summer Rae. Summer had her shots in, but Naomi's making sure that it was those shots and nothing more. Out on the apron now goes Naomi. As I think she wanted to fly there, but decided against it maybe. Instead is trying to rile this crowd up here in Ohio to get on her side. Great evasion there by Summer, though. Didn't pan out the way she wants it to, and she's feeling the wrath of that backbreaker. What will Naomi look for now? Got her up. Oh my god, the strength there. Basically a stun gun on the ropes there by Naomi. This is a much better attitude and a much better workhorse essentially from Naomi in this one. And I for one am deeply impressed by it. Oh, off the ropes. Oh, split-legged moonsault there by Naomi. Right into the cover as well. Smart idea. Going to try and put away Summer with it here. And Summer just about kicks at it too. Had to work her Way to kick out there, but Naomi's going to make her pay for it. Up to her feet, slowly gets Summer Rae. How much longer can she survive? In trouble. Oh, rolled through. And look at this now by Naomi. What a submission hold here. Stitched in on Summer Rae. It's like a reverse Rings of Saturn. And she has to tap. Summer Rae taps out as a result of it. What a win there for Naomi. Way to prove your worth and show that you should now have attention paid to you in the SmackDown Women's Division. Naomi has certainly proven that you're not going to want to be overlooking her anytime soon, whether you're watching or whether you're in the ring with her. Summer Rae forced to feel the tough defeat of that one. Great win there, though, for Naomi. Oh, wow, seriously, what a performance that one was by Naomi. Gotta tell the truth. Very impressed by it. And we'll see if as a result of it, she can continue on and maybe even go as far as Survivor Series to challenge for that Women's Championship. I've still got my eye on Becky Lynch, however. Nevertheless, we're going to move on to our next matchup. Now, maybe we'll have a matchup that is longer than the ones we've seen before it, because this one is bound to be a good one. Coming up next, CM Punk and Kevin Owens. This one, it's gotta be good, hasn't it? It's gotta be great. I mean, come on, it's these two men going at it. What more can you ask for? CM Punk ready to do battle in this one against Kevin Owens. You couldn't ask for a better matchup between these two men. This one's going to be good. Oh, never mind. We're not even going to get to witness Punk's entrance here. We're not even going to get to see the self-proclaimed best in the world come out, because it is all about this man here. Kevin Owens firing right away onto CM Punk. No surprise that this is happening. Kevin Owens has had no care for anyone as of late, and he's demonstrated that with his beatdowns and his mind games with Finn Balor over these last few weeks. He showed it last week as well when Balor went one-on-one with Roman Reigns in the main event of SmackDown. Kevin Owens let his theme be played, but he didn't come out. He waited backstage, and Finn Balor, unable to focus as a result of it, suffered a defeat to Roman Reigns. And now in this one early on, Kevin Owens is in control, and he's mighty happy about the job he is doing. Punk up on his shoulders again and brought down, this time with a Samoan drop. Oh, here we go. The mind games are going to be played. It's round 2, but this time he's here. Finn Balor on the ramp. Kevin Owens distracted by Balor, and Punk will take advantage. Roll up by Punk to try and win it here. There's 1, there's 2, and oh so nearly. Owens kicked out as a result of it. But my oh my, did Finn Balor cause a distraction, and Owens is going now. He's going on the hunt after Balor. He's going chasing after him. I don't even know if Balor's there or not, but Kevin Owens is not going to back down from fighting him. Balor's gone. The mind games have been played well enough. What a great job there by Finn Balor, getting his own back for last week and showing up even all to show he's not afraid of Kevin Owens. These two men now fighting up on the ramp, but there is a count to pay attention to. They should probably pay attention to it sooner rather than later. I don't want to see a match as great as this one be forced to end in a count out. Owens getting back in the ring, but he's only to restart the count. I'm surprised Kevin Owens would have done that, given his recent attitude towards everything. Throwing Punk towards the ring right now. Owens certainly doesn't seem happy about what he just saw. Certainly not in the best of moods after the game Finn Balor just played on him. And here we go now. He's looking to take out his frustrations on CM Punk. And right now, Punk is struggling to do anything about it. Off the ropes here though goes Owens. Neck breaker. Punk now with a good opening here to try and do something about this. To try and do something about Owens here in this one. Into the turnbuckle goes KO and hung up in the tree of woe now. Punk. I think is this the first time he's been in the ring since his huge match against Brock Lesnar at Battleground? It might well be. Punk walked out the winner there tonight, on that night. But it's unknown what Punk wants as a result of it. It's unknown what is next for Punk. If you ask me, I think a championship opportunity should be on its way for him. But as for right now, he's got to fight Kevin Owens. And he is taking the fight to him, that's for sure. Gonna go up on that second rope here. Owens, though, crawling away from the danger. And going so far as to crawl outside as well, away from any kind of danger. Only to use it, though, to his advantage to fire Punk into it, but Punk makes him pay, launching him into the barricade and a neck breaker on the thin padding on the outside. Count of 3 now we're up to here as this one continues on. Punk there. Hard strike. Look at that. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl DDT. Owens lands hard on his neck as a result of it. The count continuing on, but Owens not paying much attention to it, launching Punk around the ring, around the outside now. What is he going to do here now? What will Kevin Owens do? He's going to send CM Punk back in the ring here. This is what Finn Balor's done to him. This is how much he has frustrated the 4-time WWE Champion. Sending him into the corner there, but it's a great counter by Punk once more. Hard elbow into the leg. This could be the opening here that Punk was looking for. One little mistake, and that's all that Punk needs to capitalize. Got him up against here. Oh, the running knee. Punk gonna follow up, and the Bulldog. This could be it. Can he capitalize from it? Can he get the win because of it? Punk turns him over. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice on Owens. Will Owens be forced to submit here? Will Owens tap out to the Anaconda Vice? Imagine how embarrassing it would be. First to have mind games played on you by Finn Balor and it to tap out to the Anaconda Vice. Owens, though, stays in this one. Gets out of it there. That was close for him, but Kevin Owens has stayed in it. And Owens now, oh no, with Punk in his grasps, off the ropes. Pop a powerbomb into the cover after it. 1, 2, Punk kicked out. You saw how close the referee's hand was there from coming down for a 3, but a very late kick out keeps CM Punk in this one. What a German suplex, though, by Owens. Going to try and take control in this one now, isn't he? What's he going to do here? Brings him into a front face lock now and looking for something as a result of it. Snap suplex there. Owens kicking the gut. What's he going to do here? He's bringing him up into a powerbomb now position. But Punk, you could see that Owens was didn't really know what to do. He was trying to show off his strength, but he paid for it as a result of it. Up on the shoulders here. Oh, I thought he might be looking for the go to sleep. Not going to be the case. Oh, hangs him up on the ropes there, though. Beautiful to witness by Punk. And he flies from the second rope with that elbow. Punk into the cover now, looking for the victory. There's 2, almost had 3. Finn Balor's distraction has kind of brought, it's exactly like last week. The distraction by Balor has kind of hazed Kevin Owens' vision. He's been blurred by the anger that he saw when Finn Balor played the games on him. And Kevin Owens now, as a result of it, is making mistakes time and time again, and Punk is making him pay for them. Punk now, shining wizard to Owens. What will he look for here? Nothing. Owens has still got some fight left in him, it seems. Owens now, super kick. And CM Punk goes down. What a back and forth match this one's been. Owens still trying to take his revenge out here on Punk. Frog splash after it, into the cover. Gonna look for the win from it. There's 2. Punk kicked out. And you could see the frustration there from Owens, pounding the mat after Punk kicked out. Looking to try and put this one to bed, but Punk once more with the counter. What will Punk look for here? Twisting neck breaker, slowing the match down. Punk jumping into a cover, trying to weigh down Owens to the extent where he can't kick out anymore. Got him in position there, and look at those elbows into the head. Punk seems to have something in mind right now. Rushed up to that top rope as quick as I've seen him go this entire match. Punk now up on top. Here it comes. The elbow drop. Nothing Owens could do to get himself out of that one. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the Anaconda Vice again there. Punk decides against it for now. But what will Punk go for here? Elbows into the chest of Kevin Owens. Owens' rage at Finn Balor will be his undoing. Owens may be forced to tap out here. Anaconda Vice, nowhere to go. Kevin Owens is tapping out. Finn Balor will take solace in the fact that he just cost Kevin Owens this match, much the same as Owens did last week. It is victory for Punk. It is dismay and defeat for Owens, and the true winner of this one in his own right is Finn Balor. CM Punk will celebrate the win, will celebrate the submission victory as he waits to find out what is next for him. But as for right now, all attention goes towards Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, and what is going to happen between those two. Speak of Finn Balor, actually, here he comes towards the ring as Punk congratulates him on playing those mind games. Finn Balor now has a thing or two he'd like to say. Finn Balor is wanting to say here that he has just one thing on his mind and one thing to say. Owens, he's tired of playing games. He's tired of playing mental math on one another. No more this goes on. This time next week, meet Finn Balor in the ring and learn the price of messing with a demon. Kevin Owens has played the game now for far too long, and Finn Balor is going to make him pay for it. As he said before, and as he'll say again, you don't pick a fight with a demon and expect to win. Balor has reached his, I guess you could say, his depths when it comes to this. He is ready for a fight against Kevin Owens, and next week he wants one. Whether Owens wants it or not, these two men are destined to fight. Well, there we go. Hopefully, we're going to get that next week between these two men. Finn Balor and Kevin Owens one-on-one. Oh, sign me up on the dotted line for that one. That is one match that I cannot wait to see. But as for right now, we turn our attention to this incredible main event. Sami Zayn against the returning Kyle O'Reilly. What's incredible to witness from this is Kyle O'Reilly was the one who basically had his heart broken at No Way Out when he lost that WWE Championship to the man he had feuded with for 2 years in Bobby Fish, when he lost the belt inside Hell in a Cell thanks to Randy Orton. Yet it is Kyle O'Reilly returning to the ring and ready for a fight before Bobby Fish is even. As Fish goes around playing his own activities, parading on Raw, attacking the leader of the Bullet Club. Kyle O'Reilly's getting business done on Smackdown, and he's getting it done in an almighty fashion, fighting someone of the caliber of Sami Zayn. You gotta give him respect for that. He is not afraid to back down from any challenge at any time. And here he is, Kyle O'Reilly, ready for this one, ready to fight against Sami Zayn here. It was an awful moment at No Way Out when he suffered that defeat, because he had waited so long to win that title. And when he could finally celebrate the fact that he had that belt, before he knew it, it was being taken away from him as a result of Randy Orton. Kyle O'Reilly will not get another opportunity now against Bobby Fish. That feud has been settled. That feud is done for. Now O'Reilly turns his attention towards his future. And if his future involves having to go one-on-one against Randy Orton down the line, I'm sure Kyle O'Reilly won't complain about it. But as for right now, he's got to go one-on-one against Sami Zayn here in the main event of SmackDown. Calling it about tie it between the two men here who are ready to do battle in this one. You know, this is going to be a real back and forth matchup, a real tough match for both men here, and an in-ring return that I would argue Kyle O'Reilly needed more than anything, because Sami Zayn is going to give him 100% from the moment the bell rings, and O'Reilly wants just that from the underdog, from the underground. Downward spiral there by Zayn. Both these men know what it's like to have their reigns cut short. Sami Zayn, a year ago, or about a year and a half ago, was on top of the moon, was on top of the world even, as champion, before he had it taken away from him as a result of injury. And who swooped in to pick up the pieces? Bobby Fish. Both these men know what it's like to have Fish take something away from them, which they never should have lost. But neither one of these men right now can get their hands on the WWE Champion. O'Reilly can't, just in general. And Zayn realizes he's too busy with the Bullet Club to retain his title right now. Northern Light suplex there by Zayn. But what it does mean as a result of it is we get this incredible main event between these two men. Great counter there by Kyle O'Reilly, and some real strikes being unloaded there on Sami Zayn. Off the ropes now he goes. Counter though quickly. And a hard chop lighting up the chest there of O'Reilly. I imagine he's still feeling the effect of that Hell in a Cell matchup. It was not an easy one by any means by any stretch of the imagination. Pummeled one another, took each other to the limit in that matchup to try and get that title. And by the end of it all, to find out that it's an RKO that costs you the title that you fought so long for, to finish the rivalry against a man who you fought against for some 24 months. That must break a heart worse than anything I can think of. O'Reilly here with the chin lock on Zayn, keeping it stitched in right now. Zayn having a little bit of difficulty right now against O'Reilly, but I think that's just the fired up, the geared up factor of Kyle O'Reilly, making life difficult for Zayn, but he's going to capitalize. Went for the Blue Thunder Bomb. Chasing the Dragon. Completely caught off guard there. Chasing the Dragon onto Zayn. Cover after it, and Zayn kicked out. O'Reilly with a great reversal from the Blue Thunder Bomb, and very nearly won the match with Chasing the Dragon. But this one continues on here between these two men. O'Reilly now with some hard kicks unloading away here onto Zayn. But look at how quickly Zayn's able to counter there. What can he look for now? Has him brought in here. Half and half suplex. And Zayn's getting fired up now as a result of it. He's getting geared up and he's ready to get back in the swing of things here. But so's O'Reilly. Back and forth right now by these both men as they look for an opening on the other. Zayn now has O'Reilly in his clutches. Brings him down there with that snapmare. What will Zayn look to do as a result of it, or was he just looking to give himself an opening? This is great visuals going on here. Slowly getting up to his feet right now is Kyle O'Reilly, and he'll capitalize right away. What will O'Reilly look for here? Ducks under that and leaps through with a Hurricanrana there. Beautiful stuff by Kyle O'Reilly, but it's only temporary as Zayn pulls out the counter there. What a forearm shot by Zayn as well. Up on his shoulders now. In trouble. Snake Eyes in the corner. And Zayn getting a little bit underhanded there. Raking his boot across the face of O'Reilly. Zayn going to go up to that second rope here. Something in mind maybe for Kyle O'Reilly. Or not, because this game's shit. Oh, what a jawbreaker there. Sami Zayn will go into the cover, one of the first of the matchup here as he tries to look for victory. Only a 1 count. Nowhere near a win yet for Sami Zayn, but O'Reilly is showing where, I believe, he is showing signs of fatigue as a result of Hell in a Cell. It's only been somewhat 9 days since that event, so it's not going to be okay for him, but O'Reilly's going to look for the submission win here. He's got Armageddon locked in, the triangle choke, stitched in on Zayn. He can't get to the ropes. He's got to try and fight out of this. He's got to try and cling on. And Zayn will do exactly that. Look at the strength there of Zayn to get out of that one. Incredible to witness there, but O'Reilly trying to make life difficult as well. Zayn pulls out the counter though, brings him up and down with a brainbuster. What a main event this has been by both men. O'Reilly now in position for the Blue Thunder Bomb. Zayn though not going to follow up with the cover. Or maybe he just didn't have it in him to go for the cover right away. Now he will, but it's an early kick out by O'Reilly. Wow. What a back and forth match this one is by both men, trying to do anything it takes to get the victory. And we know what's coming up next in the corner. Will Zayn look for it? Went for the haluva kick. Oh! Counter with the enziguri. O'Reilly looks out after that enziguri now. What will Kyle O'Reilly look to do here to try and get victory? What will Sami Zayn look to do to try and nail maybe a second haluva kick? Might be nothing. Counter there by O'Reilly, but he couldn't capitalize from it. Sent back into the turnbuckle by Zayn. Uh-oh, this is looking dangerous. Perched up on that top rope there. Not where you want to be at all. This is going to hurt. Back superplex. Both men reeling from that one. Zayn jumps into the cover after it. Can he get the win here with 1, 2? O'Reilly kicks out. Sami Zayn thought that was a 3. He thought he had it won, but O'Reilly's fighting on here as he has done for so long, so many times before. Great counter there by O'Reilly. Has he got an opening here to capitalize? Got Zayn even. I don't know why I said Owens. Zayn up on his shoulders, but an elevated DDT will send him down. Zayn gonna fly here. He's gonna call O'Reilly up to his feet. Guarantee he won't fly. There we go. But Zayn continues on here with the offense. Back suplex now. And O'Reilly could be in trouble here. Blue Thunder Bomb maybe. O'Reilly not interested. Great counter there right at the end. And here goes O'Reilly now. Got the leg trapped for this exploder suplex. And O'Reilly looks ready for victory. And it seems as if he's about to claim just that. Chasing the dragon again. Look at that snap in the brainbuster as he nails it. Chasing the dragon. Kyle O'Reilly returns, and he's about to return with an emphatic victory. 1, 2, 3. Kyle O'Reilly wins. What a main event that one was. What a fight that one was by both men. But it's O'Reilly who stands on top as your winner in this one. Oh, no. He's here again. It wasn't just a one-off thing. He didn't come here just to play around with O'Reilly. He came here to cause havoc. But O'Reilly's going to fight back here. O'Reilly's not going to stay down for no one. O'Reilly will fight Orton to the very death, because it was Orton who screwed him out of that title. Great counter there by Kyle O'Reilly, but Orton making him pay now. Reverse DDT, and O'Reilly goes down. Orton now capitalizing as a result of this grueling matchup. And the final stomp on the head, and we know what's coming next. O'Reilly can do nothing as he feels the wrath of the RKO. Randy Orton has struck here tonight, just how he struck at No Way Out. This one isn't over between these two. O'Reilly has a point to prove, and Orton is just continuing to bide his time with him. This is the problem now. Orton has got himself into a fight with a man who now has nothing left to lose, and O'Reilly will make sure he finds that out when these two men eventually clash. Orton, much the same as the Dangerous Alliance, have laid their bed. Now they've got to be prepared to sleep in it. That ends this episode of Smackdown Live. See you tomorrow for ECW. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.